and good morning. I'm coming to you live from my basement because it's pretty cold and pretty wet outside today. So I thought today we would focus on a yoga session regarding gratitude. Gratitude that we do have the space to come indoors when we need to, that we can stay warm and we can stay focused on our practice still. I know that it's a little bit different than seeing everybody's faces in person, but video is our next best option. So today, as we acknowledge that, what we have is enough, and what we continue to do with our lives is enough, and that I am thankful for all that I get to do. Let's go ahead and just practice and come to a position of hands in prayer position, or Anjali Mudra, at our heart. We're going to start with a couple of deep breaths, and then we're going to go into some movements to slowly warm up our body. So as you take your first couple of deep breaths, I want you to inhale, just feeling appreciative of what's around you, the warmth, the people that you have in your life, and exhaling any frustrations of anything going on in your life. So inhaling the gratitude and exhaling frustrations, disappointments, stress. Keep this pattern going for several more breaths. You can keep your eyes open or gently close them, whatever you choose. And then let's slowly drop our hands to our side and inhale. Breathing in, exhale, hands at our heart once again, bowing forward in a forward fold. Your arms slowly lift up, fingertips reach up towards the sky. Hands come into prayer position at your heart once again. Slowly bending forward into a forward fold. And inhale up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. I think that was 2. And one last one. All right, stand up straight. From this position of standing up straight, we're going to reach our palms facing forward in mountain pose, really ground our feet below us. And we're going to slowly rock back and forth to really get a good grip on the earth. And then we're going to slowly twist. Inhaling forward, exhaling to the side. We can start to raise our arms up a little bit. All right, and let it just become big and loose, letting your arms fall heavy to your side. Go ahead and ground our right arm down, reaching up with our left arm above our head and across. Drawing that shoulder back, drawing the fingertips off to the side as far as you can, and switching. And switching again. Exhaling as you reach down, inhaling as you slightly bend the right knee this time. So we're actually bending the left. Let's bend that left knee, reaching the left arm up, and right arm can come behind us. Let's try that again. So right arm's reaching up, bend the right knee. bend behind you. Let's do that 2 more times. With our breath. And shake that out. We're gonna shoulder shrug and roll those shoulders back and down. So once again, shoulder shrug and roll them back and down. Taking our right ear to our right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, just a slow head circle here. And then taking our palms forward, taking the tops of our hands forward and just flexing and releasing. Taking those out to the side and then taking first our right arm across our body. Go ahead and gently rest your hand right above your right elbow, stretching through the shoulder here. Flex, release. Switching. Almost like you're pushing on a wall and then relaxing the top of your hand. Awesome. Great. Let's go ahead and start with some gentle movements. So once again, we're going to hinge forward at a forward fold using our hips here. We're going to use our breath, trying to sync our breath with our movements. And we're going to just slowly get into a different flow and keep adding different things on it. So inhale, reach up, exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Inhale here, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, and hands at your heart, Anjali Mudra. Breath here, and once again, inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, and hands at your heart, prayer position. Let's try that again. So inhale, exhale. Step back with this one. So inhaling, reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms facing forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands at your heart. Step back with your right foot first. So right foot stepping back into a lunge. We're going to slowly twist away from our knee first. So inhale and exhale, twist. Reach out to the sides. Jazz hands. Reach out to the sides. Keep breathing. Inhale, hands at your heart. Look forward. Exhale. Inhale here and exhale, twist the opposite way. Inhale, face forward. Hands down on the mat. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands at your heart. And let's go through that again on the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms open and wide, reach up to the sky, hands in your heart in a prayer position once again. Step back with the left foot. So finding your balance, front knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. You may have to wiggle walk it a little forward. turning towards our knee now. Exhale. You may find your balance kind of shifting and trying to find balance here, or your legs and your feet trying to find balance. That's good. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step forward and inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands at our heart. Let's try that again and add a few more movements onto this flow. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees gently here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Hands at our heart in that prayer position, just like we were doing. Step back with your right foot about 3/4 of the way back. Same movements as we did before. We're going to add on. Inhale, exhale, twist to the side towards where no knee is. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, twist towards the knee. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, this time reach up to the sky. Inhale here. And exhale, take it down and back. Clasp your hands. One more deep breath here. Unclasp the hands and reach down. Step forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands at our heart. Okay, left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching fingertips outwards and up towards the sky. Hands come into a prayer position and come down in our heart. Step back with your left foot. All right. From this position, we're turning away from our knee to start with an exhale. Arms open up wide. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, twist towards the knee. It's a tongue twister. Exhale, face it forward. Inhale, reach up with the hands towards the sky. And exhale, reach them back, clasp them behind you. Go ahead and lift those shoulders, lift the heart, lift the hands away from the hips. And exhale. Let's go ahead, hands meet the mat. Step forward. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. And exhale, hands at your heart. Let's take a moment here. I'm going to take a moment to take this jacket off. Let's take a moment here to, once again, focus on our breath, on gratitude, and just being grateful for any movements that we have together. All right, a couple of inhales, exhales, coming in tune with the feeling underneath you, the feeling of the weight of your body, and the feeling of where your feet are touching the mat underneath you. Feeling maybe a little bit lighter as you lift up through your heart and chest and the top of your head. And then going back to the flow. So stepping forward towards the front of the mat, we're going to inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. I think I might have did one through. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands at our heart this time. Step back with our right foot to start with. Finding balance in that lunge. Pushing through the back heel for extra balance. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, twist away from the knee to start with. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, twist towards the knee. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, fingertips raise up. And fingertips reach down behind us. right hand, fingertips on the ground and left fingertips up in the air. Stay here for a few breaths. And go ahead and giant arm circles here with the left arm. Reach down with the left hand, step forward with the right foot. Inhale, reach up to the sky, and exhale, hands at your heart. Let's try that on the left side. So inhale, reach up, hitting my fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Hands at your heart, coming down in a prayer position. Step back with your left foot this time. Finding balance. Sometimes balance is hard for me. All right, hands at your heart. Inhale. Exhale, turn away from your knee. Inhale forward. Exhale, reach out to the side. Turning towards your right. We've done this before. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, fingertips reach up to the sky. Reach the fingertips down and behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, reach them up. And then go ahead and ground down with your left hand this time. Left fingertips and left palm pushing down into the mat. Right fingertips reaching up. Go ahead and ground down with the right hand and step it forward with your left foot. Inhale, reach all the way up with both hands. And exhale, hands at your heart. Awesome. All right, we're going to add one more movement onto this flow, and then we'll switch gears and do something different. All right, so we've done this before. I'm going to move my mat over so I don't keep hitting the wall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms facing forward, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips come up to the sky. Hands come to our prayer position and come down to our heart. Step back with our right foot. High lunge, finding balance. Inhale here. Exhale, twist towards the side where there is no knee. Opening it up to the side, to the right side. Inhale, face forward. Exhale. Towards the left side. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale. Fingertips come up towards the sky. Prayer position. And then slowly unclasp the hands and go all the way down with the fingertips and behind you. Clasping the hands behind you. Inhale, lifting up with the heart. Exhale, unclasp the hands, reach up. Drop the right hand to the mat. Left fingertips up. Take a couple of breaths here. And then inhale, exhale, left hand meets mat. And we're going to go ahead and step back this time with a plank. Modify it to a half plank if you need to. Plank position here. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, up, cobra. Exhale, tuck those toes, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Step forward with the left foot. Step forward with the right foot. Inhale, fingertips come up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to your heart in a prayer position. And let's do that on the other side. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Hands come to the prayer position above your heart. head and into your heart. Step back with your left. Inhale here and exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, face the right. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, fingertips raise up to the sky. And exhale, fingertips reach down and back behind you, clasping the hands. We've done this before. Inhale, reach them up. And exhale, left hand comes down to the ground, grounding into the mat, right fingertips reaching up for a twisted little lunge. Drop that right hand to the mat. Let's go ahead and this time we're going to step back with our right foot, pushing into the mat with both hands. Step back with our right foot, holding it up in plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those elbows in, slowly lower down. Inhale up here, cobra. And exhale, tuck those toes, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Couple of breaths here in downward dog. Maybe loosening up the neck. Maybe bending the right knee, bending the left knee. And inhale, step it forward with the left. Exhale here. Inhale, step it forward with the right. Exhale. And reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling once again. Hands come to your heart in a prayer position. All right, take a couple of breaths here. Once again, tuning in to the appreciation for the heat that's being generated in your body, for the movements that your body is allowing you to do, for the breath, or for whatever you want to be grateful for. There's a lot. There's a lot we could be grateful for. All right. Taking a few more breaths here. Dropping the hands at your side in mountain pose once again. Lifting those shoulders, rolling them back, lifting the chin, lifting the heart, feeling strong and appreciative. Let's come out of this mountain pose gently and gratefully by slowly walking our feet out just a little bit wider here to a wide-legged forward fold. So we're going to inhale here and exhale, forward fold. As you drop the top of your head towards the floor, go ahead and shake your head yes, shake your head no. Really letting your body kind of melt towards the floor here, and the top of the head is coming towards the floor as well. Let's go ahead and slowly bend through one knee at a time, letting our body go back and forth here. All right. And as you're bending into the left knee, let's walk the hands over towards the left foot and reach up with your right fingertips here. All right, reach forward and reach down. Let's bend through that right knee, ground down that right hand here, and then lift up with the left fingertips. Forward and down. And let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, reach up, bend through your left knee, reach the right fingertips up. Forward and down. Walk it over. Ground down with the right hand, reach up the left fingertips. Forward and down. walk it towards the center here. We're gonna slowly, slowly drop our hips so that our hips are coming towards the ground, almost like we're sitting in an invisible chair. If you need to adjust your feet to a better level, you can go ahead and reach, not level, but distance apart. You can go ahead and walk your feet in. We're dropping our hips to the ground and coming into a pose called garland pose, our malasana. Once again, hands in those prayer positions. I'm pushing with my elbows onto my knees here, dropping my hips towards the earth, trying to find balance and breath. Inhale, press the hands on the mat. Exhale, lift the hips up. Let's go into garland pose or malasana pose one more time. Take an inhale here as you stretch your hips up to the sky, head down towards the earth. And exhale, drop those hips down towards the earth. Hands come off the mat and up towards your heart. This is a challenging pose at first. You can always put a block or a pillow underneath you to just help with balance, and that's okay. Inhale here, exhale, push your hands down into the mat, and then slow roll up here. All right, reach all the way up with your fingertips here. Come up to your tippy toes, making your body as big as possible. We call this star pose. And then exhale down into that malasana. One last time. Inhale, reach it up. Feeling big, feeling wide, feeling grateful, and coming to your tippy toes as well. And exhale down to your feet. Let's go ahead and step the left foot forward. Let's keep this right foot grounded into the mat. And let's try to make it at a 45-degree angle. We're going to tilt our body forward, bend through that front left knee, and inhale, reach up to the sky. Warrior one. Take a couple of breaths here in warrior one. And exhale, reach it forward. Reach the arms back, bringing the torso forward, hinging at the hips here. Humble warrior. Inhale, straighten that front leg, and exhale, bring those fingers down either to the mat, to a block, or resting them on your ankle for pyramid pose. Inhale here, reaching up to the sky, triangle pose. So you can take that hand off the ankle, push those fingertips, left fingertips into the mat, and reach up with your right fingertips. Breathe. Sometimes it squishes the lungs a little, so it might be harder to breathe. Inhale, coming up to a standing position and bringing that bend back to the front knee. This time we are coming up into a warrior two pose. With warrior two, draw those shoulder blades back, lifting through the heart, through the chin, bending and pushing through the pinky edge of that back foot. Awesome. I like to flip my hands up, reach up. Hands come to a prayer pose at your heart. Inhale, reach up. And hands come to a prayer pose at your heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale here. Let's go into an extended side angle, and then we'll switch directions. So, extended side angle, we're going to take our left elbow to our left upper thigh. Right arm comes above our head here. You have options. You can always bring that arm behind you. Bring your other arm underneath your thigh and go into a bind position here. Or stay lifted, reaching forward with that extended side angle. Feeling that stretch possibly from their fingertips all the way to the pinky edge of your foot. Inhale here, reach it forward. Reaching your whole torso, your body changes directions, and then step it forward here. Awesome. Let's go through a slow flow that we did before. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Hands come down to your heart. This time we're going to go ahead and inhale, reach up the fingertips again. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands in front of the feet. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back into a plank. And slowly, ever so slowly, come down to a laying position. Tuck those toes behind you, push your hands into the mat, and inhale, upward dog. Lifting your knees, lifting your body off the mat if possible. And exhale, downward dog. Take a couple of breaths, bending the knees here. I'm showing my belly, I can't hold it. All right. This time we're going to step forward with our right foot. All right. Stepping it forward here. Inhaling, reaching up to the sky. And then exhaling, putting that back foot onto the mat at a 45-degree angle. Warrior one. Beautiful. One more full breath here. And on your next exhale, take those fingertips down and back. Hinging at the hips, bringing your torso down towards that bent knee. Humble warrior. Finding balance or losing balance, that's okay. Always reset if needed. Inhale, bring the fingertips forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg and go ahead and reach down towards the ankle for pyramid pose. One more breath here, and then slowly, slowly, we're gonna reach up our left fingertips to the sky. Now I'm gonna switch directions here so I can show you. Left fingertips to the sky, leg is straight, front leg is straight, and right fingertips can either be grounded onto your ankle or reaching into the mat or a block. Triangle pose. Inhale here and exhale. Coming back up to a standing position. Arms are reaching forward and reaching back. Then comes back to that front knee. Warrior two. Shoulders back, chin up, heart up. Feeling the strength of your thighs. Feeling grateful for all the movements that your body can take you through. We're gonna inhale, straighten that front leg, reach up with our hands. Prayer position comes down to our heart as we bring them in back. Inhale, reach up with our hands, open up the arms. Exhale, prayer position, back down at your heart. Inhale, let's do that 2 more times, so including this one. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Extended side angle is next, so take the right elbow this time. Go ahead and ground it down on top of that right thigh. Left fingertips reach up and forward. Extending at a diagonal line all the way from your fingertips to your pinky edge of your toe. If you want that challenge, you can reach back behind you, reach underneath your leg, find your fingertips, and come into that bind pose. If not, that's okay. Go ahead and back to to extended side angle if you want, or stay in the bind pose. Being aware of lifting and using your abs and not just dumping all of your weight. Inhale here, and exhale, reach it forward, look forward, and step forward. Inhale, reach up with the fingertips to the sky. Next exhale, hands come down to your heart. Let's go ahead and take it down to the mat. Now let's come to a kneeling position. All right, from this kneeling position, we can go ahead and sit back down on our heels if that's comfortable for you. If this is not comfortable, definitely add some different blankets underneath you here. Or if you have any knee problems, you may want to sit this one out. So we're going to come to a comfortable position here. Fingertips are reaching down towards the mat, chest is lifted. Inhale here, and we're going to slowly raise up using our glutes as well as our core. Oops, core. And exhale, reach it down. Inhale, reach it up. Coming up to a kneeling position, and exhale, sit it back down. Inhale, come to that kneeling position once again, and we're going to slowly come into a camel in different ways, a couple of different ways. So we're going to reach back first with our right fingertips, reaching back towards our heels, and reach up with our left fingertips here. And exhale, reach up with both fingertips. Inhale, and exhale, reach back towards those left heel. Reach up with your right hand. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And exhale, I want to show you some options. Arms come down, hands come to the top of your hip bones, and you gaze up at the sky. So this is the first option for camel. Second option for camel is to reach back to your right heel. Reach back to your left heel. Try again. And first option is to reach back with your right heel. Reach back to your left heel and look up. Camel. Raise up. And then last but not least, you can also take it one step further if you want. Reaching back to the heels and then reaching back to the floor behind you. Inhale and exhale. Sit your hips down on your heels. Fingertips reach back and hinging forward, coming into what's called a rock position. So similar to child's pose, we're sitting our hips back down towards our heels here. We're letting our forehead come towards the mat. And we're just resting here for a moment. Take a couple of full breaths in rock pose. While we are here, let's draw our hands up. Palms are pressing in front of our knees. Let's lift our hips up, but the top of our head rests on the mat in front of us. Slowly giving the top of our head a massage. Back and forth. And then pushing down to our hands and lifting up to that kneeling position once again. Inhale, reach up with your hands towards the sky. Exhale, palms draw down at a prayer position. Go ahead and sit back and down. Take your feet off to the side and swing your legs around to a seated position with bent knees. We're going to try 2 more moves here, and actually a few more before we go into our Shavasana today. So the very first one that we're going to do is we're going to come down to our back. So check behind you, make sure you have enough room. Knees are still bent. Slowly walk your hands back. Finding a comfortable position, laying here. Hug your knees into your body. And exhale, heels come down to the earth. walk those heels in so much so that you can maybe touch your heels with your fingertips. The palms are pressing down into the earth. We're going to go into a bridge. So inhale, lift up with your hips, resting your body on your shoulder blades, not your neck. And exhale down. Inhale, using your core, using your glutes. Lift up. And exhale, lift. Drop your hips. One more time. Inhale, lift up here in camel pose. And if you want to take this a little bit longer and a little bit deeper, walk those arms underneath you and clasp the hands while lifting those hips up towards the sky. And exhale, slowly release it all. We're going to go into a plow pose next. So if you're not familiar with that one, what that one is we're going to hug our knees into our body. Lift our legs up. I don't know if you heard my crunchy knees. Crunchy knees. Inhale here and exhale, release. This time, inhale, exhale, and see if you can lift the glutes, using the core, using the arm strength. Lift those legs off the mat. So inhale, and then lifting the glutes off the mat. We're trying things. If it doesn't work, no worries. And then using a little momentum this time, just seeing if you can. I did this one as a child a lot. So inhale and exhale. Lifting the glutes and taking the feet backwards. Exhale. And I'll show a different variation. So using momentum and then using your hands and your arms. Inhale, knees come in, lifting glutes up, and then using the hands to prop it up. Straighten those legs out, kick the toes back behind you, and slowly release. Alright, that one's a little different. Okay, let's hug those knees in. Reach up with our fingertips, make our body long. Exhale, hug it all in, make it small. And take your knees off to one side. Take your knees off to the other side. I got a wall right here. Slowly, ever so slowly, taking your knees in once again. Stretching your legs up one more time, stretching your nose up towards your knees. Taking any other movements that you need here, and then slowly coming into a Shavasana. Wiggle walk. My legs come out straight, toes fall off to the side. I lift my glute and move it around here so that I can lay a little flatter. Walk my shoulders away from my ears. Make sure that whatever remaining tension is in your body, we're letting go. And replacing it with that inhale that we did earlier. Inhaling gratitude and exhaling whatever tension is remaining in your body. We'll stay here for about 5 minutes or so. And once again, you can stay here as long as you want. Try to keep your mind focused on the breath, on gratitude, and on being here in this moment, these last moments, as all those movements sink into your muscles, and you let your body be supported by the yoga mat underneath you. When you're ready, wiggling your fingertips, wiggling your toes, reaching up and behind you. As I hit the lamp. Up and behind you to stretch your body as long as possible. And then slowly making your way up to a seated position by coming onto your side. And then coming up to a seated position. So lotus pose. I want to thank you for watching my video, for participating with me hopefully, and once again, as the weather gets colder, I will go ahead and be posting some videos of yoga on my YouTube page, so feel free to subscribe or like. I want to leave you with one last thought, that with gratitude, we come from a place of feeling full. We come from a place of feeling like we have enough, and we're not grasping and needing and constantly worrying about what else do I have to get. So take time for gratitude if you have this week. Take time for gratitude this evening, in spurts throughout your day, and come back and join me next time. So once again, my name is Amber, and I'm with Mindfulness Yoga and Art STL. Thank you so much for joining me, and